I am BJ Odekunle. Let me tell you a story titled When God Painted the Sky. Not just any story. This is the story that began all stories, before there was a world to dream in, before the oceans could whisper, before the stars blinked their first light. There was God, not a God made of stone or thought, but the God, eternal, majestic, infinite, alone, yet complete. And then, with no one watching but heaven itself, God did something unthinkable. He spoke, and when God speaks, worlds awaken, whisper, before the stars blinked their first light. There was God, not a God made of stone or thought. Let there be light, and from the womb of nothingness, light exploded, not a flicker, but a flood, radiant, dancing, divine light, that chased the darkness and kissed the face of the deep, and God's smile. For the first time, day was born, and its twin, night, quietly followed. The second day came like a gentle unfolding. He spoke again, and the sky stretched wide like a canvas, blue and bold, brushed by the breath of God. Clouds rolled in like royal curtains, and heaven had its roof. Then came the third day, and oh, how the earth trembled with possibility. Waters fled at his command, gathering into seas that sang. And from the muddy bosom of the deep, mountains rose, proud and strong. Valleys cradled seeds, waiting for the sun's touch. And when God said, "Let the earth bring forth," color burst across the land like music. Emerald grass, golden wheat, lilies dressed finer than kings, trees whispering stories in the breeze. But he wasn't finished. On the fourth day, he turned to the heavens. He set the sun like a royal lamp to rule the day, and hung the moon like a pearl in the night. Then, with a flick of divine fingers, he scattered stars like diamonds across a velvet sky. Each one with a name, each one with a purpose. On the fifth day, the waters bubbled with life. Whales, dolphins, and golden fish danced beneath the waves. Birds of every feather filled the skies, singing praises in a language only heaven fully understood. Then came the sixth day, and something sacred stirred. God knelt down. Imagine that, the eternal stooping into the dust. With his hands, he shaped a form, eyes, lips, heart, soul. And then he breathed, not just air, life, spirit, purpose, man, Adam, and from Adam's side, Eve, two lights born to reflect the light, carriers of his image, walkers of his garden, lovers of his voice. And as the sun dipped below Eden's horizon, God looked over all he had made and said, "It is very good." On the seventh day, he rested, not because he was tired, but because creation was whole, perfect, beautiful, complete. And even now, when the stars shine over sleeping cities, when babies laugh, when oceans roar, when lovers gaze into each other's eyes, we still hear echoes of that week. Creation is not just a story. It's a love letter from a God who speaks in stars and writes his wonder into the sky. So tonight, as you sit in your home, scrolling through screens or staring at ceilings, remember this: you are not an accident. You are not a mistake. You are part of the story God himself began, and the author is still writing.